Man, listen, holiday stress is real. There are people who love the holidays, and then there are some that just hate the holidays for whatever reason, be it the stress that comes with family, be it the loss of loved ones and no longer having them around, whatever it may be. The point is, fellas, is that we are men, we are the men of the house, we are the leaders, and we need to lead. We need to set the tone. Welcome back to Preparing Men for Marriage. My name is Jaquan, and on this channel, we help you prepare for marriage. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel so you can learn more about how to prepare for that big day before it ever comes. Today, we want to talk about how men can lead with peace during the holidays when things get stressful. Thanksgiving and any of the holidays should be peaceful, but we all know that when family gathers, different topics come up, people can be critical, past things that haven't been dealt with can arise, and people can become actually very mean and just get crazy during the holidays and say whatever out of their mouth. All right, so without further ado, let's get into some of those ways that you can lead peacefully during the holidays. Number one, know that you are the emotional thermostat. Fellas, as men, we typically are the more calmer ones, okay? When things get crazy, we have to be able to set the tone and understand, hey, listen, your wife, your significant other, your woman, she's gonna go in the manner in which you go. If you are high octane, she's probably gonna be the same or even more. If you're calmer, you're setting that tone for the way you need to be during the holidays. Number two, protect your woman from unnecessary stress. Your wife or the woman that you're preparing to marry should not be left alone to deal with rude comments, especially if this is the first time that she's met your family. If this is the first time, you definitely want to be on guard and make sure that you don't leave her alone to deal with situations, especially when you know that there are particular family members who always have something to say. And if this is not your first time, that means you know that she's interacted with people before and how it's gone. And so you know certain situations, certain conversations, certain people, keep her away from or don't leave her alone. Number three, prepare emotionally before you arrive. If you already know that it can potentially be tensed or it can be intense, you want to make sure that you first pray before you leave that house. Set the tone. Know, hey, if it gets crazy, we know how we need to be. We might even need to exit left. But you want to set the tone emotionally before you ever even step foot, either if you're going somewhere or you're having family members come to your house. Number four, avoid engaging in petty debates. This is not the time to try to prove who's right. It's not the time for ego. It's not even the time to try to boast about crazy things that don't matter. The holidays are a time to be thankful, to be joyous, to just be around family and enjoy each other for each other. Again, if you know that there's certain things that could raise the tension or could get things a little crazy, try to stay away from those type of conversations or debates. As a man, we should know which areas to go to and what areas not to and how to bob and weave through them. Number five, help without being asked. This is in particular if during the holidays you're hosting, cleaning, maybe even cooking, setting and hosting and entertaining people, all of that. All of that can get stressful. But as a man, if you can lead, hey baby, what can I do to help you? Where do you need me? Where do you need me most? If you've got children, taking care of them while maybe she takes it. Whatever you have to do, help without being asked. And maybe that involves you going and asking how you can be of some assistance, or just knowing before you invite people over or before you go somewhere, hey, again, that help, especially if you go somewhere, that help without being asked is, again, kind of like not leaving her in positions where she can be by herself to potentially be verbally attacked by family members. Number six, step away when the tension hits. Again, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but sometimes you have to know when it may be time to exit left. If you are at a family member's house, you should know, hey, I think it's about that time. If there's alcohol involved and people are just pushing the envelope a bit too much, you might know, hey, it's time for us to get out of here. Number seven, create a signal with your wife. That might be where you just give her that look and that nod, or it might be where you send her that text message like thumbs up. time to go. Whatever it is, create a signal or some form of communication that lets her know it's time for us to do what we need to do. Number 8, pray together before and after the gathering. So kind of talked about it earlier where we said preparing before you even leave your home. But sometimes I like to call it the residue. You've gone somewhere, you've dealt with some foolishness, maybe even your relationship was challenged, right, in a negative way. Before you come back to your home or before you drop your girl off, make sure that you pray so that whatever was thrown out there or some foolishness that might have got stirred up, that you kill that you guys know, hopefully you do know that you know who you are in your relationship and nobody can get in the way of that. Man, listen, holiday stress is real. There are people who love the holidays, and then there are some that just hate the holidays for whatever reason, be it the stress that comes with family, be it the loss of loved ones and no longer having them around, whatever it may be. The point is, fellas, is that we are men, we are the men of the house, we are the leaders, and we need to lead. We need to set the tone. If you want to grow into the husband that God has designed you to be, we would ask that you consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this with someone who you feel might get some value from this. See you on the next video. Stay safe during these holidays.